Can you guess what features Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S23 flagship phone will have? Despite popular speculation that the Galaxy S23 Ultra will feature a 200-megapixel camera, a news source suggests that Samsung may instead stick with its tried and true design philosophy. Anyways, here's all about the Samsung S23 Ultra, everything you need to know about it. Rumors abounding about the Galaxy S23 Ultra on its way claim that it might follow in the same large footprints as the S22. We only hope in Samsung's ability to deliver yet again with its top-tier smartphones. As we wait, here's all to expect. Design. Changes to the design of the S23 Ultra will likely be more noticeable on the inside and in the placement of cameras on the rear. Moreover, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is expected to include the same massive and stunning 6.8-inch Quad HD display. In terms of overall design, particularly with the big pile of cameras on the back, expect minor changes from Samsung. For instance, the camera arrangements of the S21 Ultra and the S22 Ultra are essentially identical, with the S22 Ultra being differentiated by the absence of a framing surrounding each lens. The truth is that whether Samsung will most likely make many changes to a signature aesthetic or not, we don't know yet. But since the Ultra line has taken over the S Pen, we can expect it to sport a larger screen than models from previous generations and continue to feature the same shape as the Galaxy S22 Ultra. There is a remote possibility that the Ultra will feature an under-display selfie camera, thinner bezels, or some other innovation that sets it apart from its predecessors. We won't be seeing a radical makeover, but rather steady iteration and improvements, the least we're sure of. For cameras, find out in the coming minutes what you should expect from Samsung in the S23 series. Cameras. For many tech geeks, the camera of any smartphone is the main point of interest when purchasing. Nonetheless, compared to Galaxy S22 Ultra's 108-megapixel camera, the rumored 200-megapixel camera on the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is a significant upgrade. Although it is wild in speculation that Samsung will use the latest generation ISOCELL HP3 sensor in their next flagship camera, a new leak suggests that they may instead opt for the older ISOCELL HP1 sensor. This may be promising for Samsung's future high-end smartphone. This camera ain't kidding around, it's dead serious. Even so, it's too early to conclude. S23 Chipset. The Galaxy S23's processor is the subject of much speculation, much of which is contradictory. The earliest rumor about the phone spilled that Samsung was most likely coming to implement a MediaTek chip in select Galaxy S23 devices, but it came out false. Snapdragon chipmaker Qualcomm have confirmed that the Galaxy S23 series would use just Qualcomm chips.
Great choice.
Discover even more exciting technologies right on this channel by subscribing to our channel with notifications turned on. Battery and charging. For battery performance and charging, rumors suggest that Samsung may be working on a novel stacked battery architecture that would boost the density without making them bigger, which is great news considering the enormous power needs of all those pixels and CPUs. If rumors turn out true, the S23 Ultra will have a battery that can last a full day and then some, with a capacity of at least 5,500 mAh, while the S23 Plus will have a 5,000 mAh cell, and the regular S23 would have a 4,500 mAh cell.
Did you hear that?
However, Ice Universe disagrees, speculating that the S23 Ultra at least will maintain the same 5,000 mAh capacity as the Samsung Galaxy S22, its predecessor. Therefore, this is not the right time to get your hopes too high. Eventually, the release date will arrive, and by then, we'll have a much clearer idea of what to expect. Everything from the price tag to the new camera and beyond. Keep watching to discover when the S23 Ultra will become available. Availability and cost. Now to the question that is worth $1 million. When will the Galaxy S23 Ultra go on sale? That of course depends on which date Samsung decides. Yet still, the possible release date for the Galaxy S23, like Samsung's flagship smartphone, is likely going to be released in spring as it always does. If you doubt, it was around the middle of February or the first week of March when the Galaxy S10, S20, and S22 series all became available. As such, it's impossible for it to alter this trend. In light of this information, we can confidently anticipate a February announcement of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, simultaneous pre-orders, and a release date between February 16 and March 10, 2023. Moving on, the estimated price tag is yet another factor that is still unknown. Again, Samsung tends to keep its strategies consistent, so we expect the S23 to be no different. The Galaxy S22 started at $799, while the Galaxy S22 Ultra was $1,199 at launch. Possibly, the Galaxy S23 Ultra, the Samsung's pinnacle model, will likely cost $1,199 once more. Daniel Bell says, "Technology like art is a soaring exercise of the human imagination. The Galaxy S23, a state-of-the-art smartphone complete with all the trimmings, will be the latest and greatest smartphone ever released from Samsung." However, another product that cut to the chase is Samsung's S95B. Want to know how? Watch our next video. This TV is fire. Samsung S95B stunning QD-OLED TV first impression review and features. Thanks for watching today's video. We'll see you in our next one.